What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be ripping into 4 of the hanger boxes of the 2025-26 Topps basketball. So these dropped about a week and a half ago on a Friday. I picked up 2 at Walmart and then 2 at a Target. So I'm going to rip into 4 of them. These were brand new a week and a half ago. They still are available at local stores. I've still seen them around on shelves. But what I like about it is license finally for Topps. So we ripped 3 of the blaster boxes last week. It was a fun rip, nothing crazy. Would I do those blaster boxes again? No, I didn't have the luck, but people are pulling some bangers out of the blaster boxes. And I've seen a few videos of these hanger boxes. So can these hangers produce bangers? Let's see. Let's see if luck's on our side. What are we going to get? We're going to get 59 total cards. I have no idea how they came up with that weird number. But look for autos and relic cards and chase exclusive. I'm going to butcher this. Diamante parallels. So here's the back of the box. It's a Topps product, so it's not going to list everything. The odds and everything is available online. But let's go. Let's get into it. Let's rip. All right. Yeah, $13 a hanger box. And I'm excited for Topps. Topps Chrome, at least. So, yeah, you're going to get a lot of base cards. So check this out. If you want to complete a set or just rip something cheap rip, $13, you're going to get 59 total cards. All right. So I'm sure we're going to get a lot of base. So let's do stacks. All right, yeah. Loving the look, finally Topps. No more JV jerseys. But yeah, expecting a lot of base cards in these. So I think the stack in the middle. And in one of my last videos, it was pretty crazy. Someone was like, they don't like how I handle cards, whatever. Anthony Davis, Reed Shepherd, Stephon Castle with the NBA All-Rookie Team stamp. Okay, so all the inserts are going to be backwards, so let's do this. Okay, we'll get through these base ones. So the rookies are in the back. A little old school AI right there. Cooper Flag base rookie. Derek Queen. So yeah, all your rookies are going to be in the back. Old school Mellow right there. Bernard King. Ginobili. All right. Let's see what kind of inserts we got here. So we got a Derek Queen, Chris Paul, Alex Sarr, Generation Now, Nolan Trower. Another Generation Now, Juan Beringer. LaMelo Ball. And I like these cards. I think they look sick. The Clutch City. And then 8-Bit Ballers, Cooper Flag. So that was a fun little first box. And if you're old school like me, you're going to remember the days from Beckett back in the day. So before all this online stuff, you actually had to look up your cards in a Beckett. And if you don't know what Beckett is, it's an old price guide magazine that came out monthly. So, and if they would have stars for going up and down. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to split these up into 3 stacks. So all those inserts. Rick Barry, old school. Spud Webb. Will Riley. Jordan Beringer. VJ Edgecombe. So that's one of the... We'll see what happens with him. His first game was legit, so there's a lot of hype around him. Bill Russell. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And I do love seeing the old school guys. SGA. Tons of base. Yeah, $13 for 59 cards. It's going to be a fun rip. It's not always about the chase of inserts, etc. I mean, of course, it's always fun, but you need a lot of cards here. All right. Okay. Carter Bryant. Ben Surratt. Jared McCain. Watch out for this guy. Injury last year, but I think he's legit. Okay. Okay, Vince Carter, 8-Bit Ballers. Yang Hansen, Generation Now. Another 8-Bit Baller. Carter Bryant. Giannis, Power Players. VJ, Generation Now. Risa Shea. And then Cole Anthony. All right. And when I'm doing these videos, I kind of sort them out like this because I usually make a short afterwards, and I like to kind of post the hits. Some people want to go through a whole video, and some people don't. So that's why I kind of stack them like this and then sort them later. Okay, let's do this thing. All right. Bunch of rookies. Shaq. I mean, that has to be like his second year. He was a small dude, and smaller guy. Danny Wolf. So we're going to get a bunch of rookies. Come on, let me see some old school cards. Old school dudes. Okay. Heat Catch Fire, South Beach, Pear Sizzle. All right, Sabonis. Devin Booker. But yeah, to be for real, $13, 60 cards. That's a great deal. If you like ripping, I mean, low expectations in these. If you get lucky, you get lucky. All right. Let's look at the hits. Anthony Edwards, Dwayne Wade, 8-Bit Baller. Noah Esengua. Trey Johnson III. Yeah, these are nice looking cards too. Generation Now. A little bit of Dirk. LeBron. Power Players. And then we we got a variation. And I still didn't do my research on the different variations. Topps has so many, it's not even funny. All right, one more box to go. Let's see if we could pull some Cooper Flag. Okay. All right, we'll start with this stack. Yeah, tons of base for sure. CP3. Christian Braun. Noah Penda. Cooper Flag base. Derek Queen. You know, it's funny. I'm going to have to watch this, but I swear the other hanger box we opened, there was like a similar series of cards. I mean, obviously, you're going to get a bunch of dupes. All right. Let me see what the base set is. I don't know if it's going to say on here. Okay. A little bit of Will Riley. Jordan Beringer. Nick Claxton. Paolo Banchero. Power players. D. Wade. 8-bit ballers. That's pretty cool. VJ Edgecombe. Derek Queen, 8-bit ballers. Generation Now, Ben Saraf. And then another variation, Maxime Raunouad. All right. So, overall recap of this one. At $13, a hanger box. You can't beat that price. Again, you go in with low expectations of these. If you get lucky, you get lucky. You're going to pull some good stuff. But I think at the price point and the amount of cards you get, it's a fun rip for sure. Would I buy this again? Personally, I wouldn't. But let's just say my oldest son who's into basketball and one of my nephews, they're like, hey, let's go get some basketball cards to rip. 60 cards for $13, I'd absolutely buy it for them. So, you know, check it out. If you see them on the shelves and you want a cheap rip, 60 cards, $13, it's there. But, hey, everyone, thanks for watching. Like this video, comment below, and subscribe for more rips.